Hey guys, it's Frozo34 and this is another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and this time we have Spider-Man Stealth Suit. Yes, Stealth Suit Spider-Man SSSM. Yeah. So, I'm part of the Content Creator Program. I'm also Cavalier Status Content Creator Program. What does that mean? That means I get a 5-star rank 3 SIG 99 version instead of a 4-star SIG 99 at rank 5. Yeah, it's a little bit different, just not too much different. They did not want to give us rank 4 or rank 5 stars because it would affect our prestige in the end game and give content creator program members an advantage in Alliance Quest and beyond. So let's take a look at this champion and see everything we got. Okay, so his signature ability increases the potency of Fury passives by 27.17%. I don't really, yeah, it's increasing Fury are always good, but it doesn't seem like it's that great of a SIG ability to me. Yet I'm only using him at SIG 99, so I don't know what it will scale to at SIG 200. Not sure. So the Spider-Man is very unique and diverse in the way that he works. You need to understand his kit, his pre-fight abilities, and all kinds of things. So this Spider-Man starts with one pre-fight ability, Persistent Charge. Before each battle, you can use the Persistent Charge to activate one of the pre-fight abilities, and Tranquilizer, Flash Bomb, and Web Foam. So if you don't select any, it automatically goes into Flash Bomb mode and everything. Right here is showing the Spider Sense, his evade charge. Basically, if a basic attack, you try to hit Spider-Man with a basic attack, he evades and it goes into cooldown, and it pauses Furies and precision passes for 3.5 seconds. This is a very risky tactic, pulling it off. If they have special attacks, you definitely don't want to be trying to do that, because if you think they're going to do a basic attack and you stand there, I'm just going to take it, and they throw a special attack, you're going to get blasted in the face. So here we go. Tranquilizer, Web Foam, Flashbang. It starts with 5 charges, web cartridges, and if no cartridge type is loaded, Spider-Man brings in the Flashbang web cartridge as default. Spider-Man expends web cartridges, inflicting web cartridges by doing medium, light, and he also does it on like his special 2. So Tranquilizer has a 100% chance to inflict Innervate, preventing the opponent from gaining power when struck for 3.75 seconds. This is a very short duration. It's not very effective. This is I don't see me using Tranquilizer ever. I tried it. It wasn't good. Web Foam, 100% chance to inflict a slow debuff, reducing the ability accuracy of Unstoppable and Evade effects by 100% for 12 seconds. Opponents with a neutral class advantage can't be slowed. Additionally, the opponent is slowed, Spider-Man cannot miss. So if the opponent is slowed, Spider-Man can't miss. Basically, this is going to be really good in Labyrinth of Legends and that type of thing, because they can't be evaded, and it's also going to be good against champions that have all these unstoppable buffs and things in the regular gameplay. So the Flashbang, that's where his damage comes in. 100% chance to inflict a vulnerability debuff when attacking a vulnerable opponent, increase the critical damage rating by 1,125, and decrease the block percentage by 50% for 12 seconds. This is a long time, and this is where you ramp up his damage. If you just want to go in and wreck an opponent, you put it on Flashbang. That's his default mode if you don't select any, so you don't have to like select it every time. If you want Flashbang, just hit fight on the next fight, and it puts it in Flashbang mode by default. Okay, so on to the special attacks. Special 1 reactivates Spider Sense if it is on cooldown. So basically, if you just got a basic attack thrown at you by an opponent, it uses the Spider Sense, and if you use a special 1 while it's on cooldown, you get it back. You get it back instantly. As far as it's not on cooldown, though, you gain a precision passive, increasing critical rating by 8,000 for 20 seconds. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is where you team this up with flashbang, and you can do some damage with this right here. Then you got special 2 that it lasts for 2 hits of this attack, and each expend a web cartridge charge. So you get 5 charges. You use special 2, it's going to use 2 charges. These debuffs have a 250% duration, so they do last a while. They put the vulnerability charge on there for a while when in flashbang mode, and the duration lasts until a web cartridge debuff expires. Debuffs that are replaced do not expire. I really couldn't figure that out when I was playing with a champion. I did not see that effect going on. And then the special 3 attack, you get all your cartridges back. So once you use all 5 cartridges, do special 3, get all 5 cartridges back. Special 2 and special 1 are where it's at, though, and then you got to do special 3 in long fights to get your cartridges back. So you're gonna need a little bit of all to get it going. All right, so let's talk a little bit about synergies. And right here we have the Infinity War Iron Man synergy. Slowed opponents also have ability accuracy of shock and incinerate effects reduced by 100%. So that means while they're slowed, incinerate effects won't work. So maybe like against Mephisto, it'd be a good counter. While they're slowed, he won't be able to incinerate, won't be able to affect him. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I wasn't able to do this because even if I dueled him, I can't use synergies. So all right, so here we got Spiderman in black and Spiderman with the black suit Spiderman, so it's Miles Morales and Symbiote Spiderman. Evade ability accuracy against unblockable attacks while the opponent has a vulnerable debuff. You 100% evade those. So if you're fighting a thing and it goes unblockable and you have a vulnerable charge on thing, then you're going to evade those. You don't have to worry about that. So that is pretty effective right there. Again, I wasn't able to chest it because if I dueled him, I didn't have the synergy. I didn't like this one too much. Striking an inverted opponent deals 10% damage, dealt as energy damage, mostly because I didn't use that mode. I didn't find that mode very effective. And then increase potency for Fury potency. The trigger while Spider Sense is active by 50%. The Spider Sense is the mode where if a basic attack tries to hit Spider-Man and you evade, you activate that Spider Sense while it's on cooldown. So yeah, that again, it's a little something, but you're not gonna use it too often here and there. Yeah. So I took this guy into Labyrinth of Legends against Red Hulk. Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk. I wanted to show him off and damage wise and his survivability in a in-game type of battle. So yeah, we're gonna do flashbang mode first. Inflicts a vulnerable debuff, increasing the critical damage rating of the opponent against the opponent and decreasing block frequency by 50%. So yeah, activating flashbang. This is the power mode. This is where the damage is dealt. This is where this Spider-Man shines. This is the most effective mode that I use, that I like the most as well. I guess just damage is just nice. I also noticed when you hit the block button, he puts up a web shield. Well, if you look closely on the web shield, you will see a spider outline on it, a white spider on it, just like that's on his suits and stuff. It's pretty freaking cool. I like that animation that they do. Okay, so we just put a vulnerable charge onto Red Hulk by doing a medium light attack. Yes, this character has a 6-hit combo and a 7-hit combo depending on what you do. If you do medium light medium, it does a 7-hit combo with the first medium and the last medium. And then if you do a medium light attack, it puts a vulnerable charge onto the opponent and it does a 6-hit combo. Alright, so I just did a special one, and what that did is it gave me the the critical buff because the Spider Sense was not on cooldown. If Spider Sense would have been on cooldown and I would have done that, then Spider Sense buff would have just been reactivated and went right back to where it was. So as you can see, we're doing anywhere on when these hits are critting, we're hitting anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 for every hit. It's freaking crazy. When they're not critting, it's lower numbers most definitely. Like I saw like 400 there, but look at all that. Thousands, 2,000s over and over again. And then every once in a while you see a 3,000, 3,600 there. It's freaking crazy. And look how long these buffs are. These buffs are lasting a long time. This is only a rank 3 5-star. And this guy is shining in this flashbang mode, if you ask me. Once you run out of web cartridges, you have to do a special 3 to get more web cartridges, so therefore you can put more vulnerable charges onto the opponent, and you can, you know, put these buffs back on eventually when you need to. So that's nice that you're able to do that, and you know you're having to cycle through these special attacks so you can use this character and everything. I feel like this character is good in the flashbang mode for sure. Most definitely, he can do some damage. He can cause you to get through some content quickly if you need to in that flashbang mode. But here we go. We're gonna do the web foam now, and then in the web foam mode, he does. He inflicts a slow debuff and an ability actually of unstoppable, and evade effects are stopped. So basically, I thought this would be a good mode for him to use in Labyrinth of Legends, because when you put that slow debuff on like I just did, now Red Hulk is not going to evade at all. He won't evade. So that's freaking awesome, right? Because what a lot of people get owned by in Labyrinth of Legends is when that character does that random evade out of nowhere, unexpected, and then all of a sudden they counter back really fast and they smash you in the face. Yeah, you can't, it's not always going to be up, but it's up a lot of the time, and I just want you to pay attention to that. We got, okay, now that the web cartridges is the web foam, notice it's a blue icon over there, and the green icon is the Spider Sense icon. That's the one that allows you to evade a basic attack. That's like a light or a medium hit, and yeah, you can definitely evade it. So you're starting to see, like, I got the Fury buff on, and you're still every once in a while seeing the 3,000 hits, but you're not seeing them as often. You're not seeing everything crit. Yeah, it's nice and everything. We're able to safely attack this guy, but like we're at 50 hits and we're only 3% into this guy's health, so it's definitely not as effective damage-wise onto this Red Hulk. But we're able to safely attack him, not have to worry about that evade, and get in on this guy as much as we can here and there. I like the animations of Spider-Man. I think it's great. I just don't know how well everything is gonna work, because I tried to like duel a thing, and you can't. It won't let you pick the pre-fight ability in duels. I don't know if that's a bug or what. Kabam, if that's a bug, please fix it so we can pick the pre-fight ability in duels. I don't know if that means in arena you're not gonna be able to pick. I don't know. I didn't try to take him into arena because I'm not allowed to take him into arena. So yeah, because it's a competitive mode, just like AQ, AW. Not allowed to take this guy into those modes because I'm part of the content creator program. That's against the rules. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a bug or not a bug. But this guy is pretty good for Labyrinth of Legends, I think, in the web foam mode. I think you're going to be able to, you know, get through the content without being able to hit. Now, if you're not worried about that and just want to do more damage, get through the fights faster, put it in flashbang and go to town, do work on your Red Hulk and whoever you're fighting, or, you know, just do your damage, get it done, you know. So yeah, but like yeah, got the fury up, got the crit up, and you're seeing some damage right now for sure by having both those buffs up. But I felt like just before you're just doing it more often and faster with that other mode on. So you got some 5K crits on that special too. Nothing crazy. I don't know. I didn't see any crazy damage on this guy, but yet again, this is only a rank 3 5-star. It's pretty impressive seeing these 2K 3K hits on a rank 3. Even in this mode, I do like the web phone mode. I think it has its use, and part of it's going to be able to be used in Labyrinth of Legends to not take those evade hits where the enemy evades and then attacks right back and kills you, and then you have to use a revive and start all over. So yeah, the Spider-Man definitely, I think the web foam and the flashbang modes are the two modes. The tranquilizer mode, I don't know what you really use it for. That innervate lasts hardly not very long at all. Like 3.5 seconds. That's not, that's not that. I don't see that mode being used. I don't see why anyone would use that mode unless I'm just missing something and there's a use for it somewhere. Maybe later on down the line it will become apparent and we'll see it like, oh yeah, that's what that's for. But yeah, right now I don't see what that is for. So basically, final thoughts on this Spider-Man. I think that he is going to be a above average character for damage. I don't see a lot of utility other than certain characters that have unstoppable attacks, that if you can get that slow on them, but it's still hard. Like I tried to fight a Spider-Man and it's, you have to get that 6th hit onto Spider-Man to put the slow debuff onto him. And Spider-Man evades pretty regularly, especially if it's a high 6 Spider-Man. He's going to get that evade on you. So yeah, that's tough. So you're going to have to get that debuff onto him. Otherwise, that unstoppable attack's coming unless you're able to use the black suit Spider-Man synergy, and then unblockable attacks are 100% chance to evade and everything. But yeah, I mean, this guy is going to have his moments where I think he's going to shine, or he can do his damage and get through fights. And I think Labyrinth of Legends, he's going to be useful. But other than that, I'm just not really sure. I kind of think he's going to be above average to average character, really. This is probably not what people wanted to see out of another Spider-Man. If they want to make a Spider-Man, then he should have been freaking amazing. And that is basically gonna do it for me on this video. I'm gonna just end it here. I want to see more out of this character. I need to test it more. I'm gonna have it for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna get the other one later on. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think, what your opinions are of this character, and put it in the comments below. Guys, hit that like button. Again, I'm trying to hit 100 likes on all my videos. Because something with the algorithm, once videos hit 100 likes, 200 likes, 300 likes, 400 likes, that 100 like mark, it like gets pushed out to more and more people, and I really would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.